Hello and what's up, my friends? ThunderBob here, and tonight we are going to be checking out a new game. Well, not exactly a new game. This is a remaster, a definitive edition of a nearly 20-year-old strategy game called Stronghold. And this is a game I vaguely remember playing at release. I can't remember if it was a demo or if maybe a friend let me borrow it or something. This is 20 years ago. I do remember giving it a try and liking it, though I didn't get all the way through the campaign. I probably don't remember any of the controls, any of the mechanics, but it is like a classic RTS. You build a castle, you defend it, you get resources, etc. I'm pretty familiar with these type of games. I really love RTS games. Some of my favorite games of all time: StarCraft, Warcraft, Command and Conquer, the Dune RTS games. We're gonna jump in and do, I don't know, mission or two. There is a ton here. So they've got the main campaign, which was the original games campaign, from my understanding. They have a new definitive edition Jewel campaign here. This is it's a challenging campaign for veterans. I probably won't start there, but it is very cool that there's a whole nother campaign. There is Siege and Invasion, which I think are Siege, I believe, is where you're building up and you are being sieged, and Invasion, I think, is the opposite. I haven't really messed with those yet, but there are quite a few maps here. Some of these say user created, so I wonder if these may be like fan favorite maps. If you're a big fan of Stronghold, you probably know. Maybe drop me a comment, but that's what my assumption would be on these user created ones. Maybe these are a user created lands a lot. But this seems kind of like your melee kind of game against an AI. Castle Trail. I don't know what this is, but there's lots of ways to play here. We're gonna just jump into the main campaign, and I get to pick, I guess, the domain I start in: the Rat's Kingdom, neutral lands. If I pick one of these, like if I click, no, I think I have to start in the neutral land, and maybe the idea is I am taking the other lands.
As soon as the king had marched his army into the barbarian homeland, rumors began of a plot to seize the throne. When news came of the king's capture, the country was invaded. Several nobles, including your father, sought to end the bloodshed, but on the way to meet for negotiations, their party was massacred by a band of unknown raiders. Bruised and exhausted, you have been beaten back to a forest on an overlooked peninsula, where a small group of loyal troops are hiding. Although the country is lost, maybe from this refuge, you can at least avenge your father's death.
Isn't that the plot of Braveheart? Like at the beginning of the movie, his dad dies going to a meeting, a negotiation, and they all get murdered.
We act now and strike while the iron is hot.
No. The few men we have would be cut down like lambs to the slaughter. We need time to gather our forces.
Nonsense. I shall take 6 of my finest men into enemy territory by the cover of darkness, and...
It's weird that the portraits like stop talking
Just
early.
listen. Our men are close to starvation. This is what we must do.
The debate rages on well into the night, but eventually Lord Woolsack takes you to one side.
Sir Longarm tells me he knew your father well, which is why I'm giving you your chance to prove yourself. It is time you got your first taste of command.
Click to continue.
We need you to oversee the setting up of a good-sized base camp. Start by finding a suitable clearing, then use some of the wood plentiful in this area to begin your construction.
It's weird that you have to like reveal the hint.
Place a keep to site your castle, my liege.
And I saw some comparisons from the original game to the new game. It does look nice. It's definitely not gonna like, if you look at this compared to a game coming out today, it's maybe not quite as detailed, but it looks really clean. Like the animation and stuff, the trees blowing, it all looks really good. But I just put a hull down.
Cite your granary, sire.
I'm sure there's a strategy to this. I'm just gonna put it over here. Place near trees for maximum efficiency. Stores resources. So why is that? Oh, that's probably just where they stack the stuff. Should I make more than... Is it telling me to make 3 of these, or is that the cost? I have a long history with RTS games. Like, I began gaming in the early 90s. I was a console player. And then in 99, I got my first computer. And that's really when I got into RTS games, like Warcraft 2, StarCraft, Command & Conquer. I played through all of the games of that era. Command & Conquer Red Alert 2 is my favorite Command & Conquer. I love Warcraft 2, Warcraft 3. StarCraft has a really special place in my heart. I love StarCraft. But actually, the first RTS that I played was at a friend's house. I played Warcraft 2 on the PlayStation, which is not a particularly amazing port. Like, you know, playing that game with a controller, I should say. Graphically, it's fine. It's got all the videos and stuff, but... Hobble. I'll put some peasants over here. But controlling that game with a controller, less than ideal. And then I eventually played Command & Conquer. I had a Nintendo 64, my buddies all had PlayStations, and I played the original Command & Conquer release on the Nintendo 64 all the way through. I beat the entire game on the Nintendo 64, which I find, I don't know, kind of fascinating that that game exists there. The videos were like very truncated, and like the audio was not amazing. Visually low resolution. You playing it on a controller, I still loved it.
From your scribe. Animal tracks have been reported in the area, sire.
Isn't that what this is for? So that houses peasants. Each hovel adds 8 peasants to the population. There's not like... There's not a huge UI where it's like, here's your resources and stuff. I wonder if I have to... Objectives? No. Delete. Main options. Fire goods. Okay. So there is, I think, my resources. That's a lot of resources. So that wood... And there's no quick tooltip here, which is... You know, this is a 20-year-old game. I'm sure they've upped the graphics, but it doesn't seem like the UI and stuff has necessarily been cleaned up that much. Again, I'm going by 20-year-old memories here. I've got all these people just waiting around. Probably need to, let's see. Bet I'm gonna need more food with all these peasants. If I build this near the animals, I wonder if that's helpful.
No taxes is one thing, but what about a small gift? No taxes is one thing, but
so I'm like, these are the names of the individual. That's funny. They actually named all the peasants.
This policy of no taxes is the least we could expect.
And like, I don't... Okay. Popularity. Do I need more food? Fear Factory? That's great. Put them in the stocks. Okay, your population here. So you can make them stop using particular food, I guess. I have no army at this point. Wood. Food, I'm guessing. I also liked turn-based strategy games, like the Heroes of Might and Magic game come to mind. I really enjoyed those. I maybe made too many hovels too quickly. Okay, how do I make the... Okay, escape made that go away.
Very low, go, sire.
Ah, I should probably build a granary, huh?
Needs to be placed adjacent to the granary.
Okay.
Our granary stocks are growing, sire.
Cool. Cool. Well, that's food processing. Stores food. Food rations are also sent here. I don't know how many I need. What was the mission objective? I needed to do fire goods. I need 6, and I need 26 wood. I've almost got the wood already. So I need more meat. I'm assuming I'm gonna need some more hunter posts. I feel like RTS games have kind of fallen off over the years, but there's been a little bit of a resurgence with like the older ones being remastered. I think what Age of Wonders and this, and the Command & Conquer series. I wish they would remaster the later ones, Red Alert 2 and the later games. But I do own that first one, StarCraft remaster, that terrible Warcraft 3 remaster. I really wish they would go back and fix that, because that's one of those games I would really love to replay through. But I'm kind of waiting for them to fix it. We're getting closer. I need more meat, for sure. I'm just gonna, like... What's weird is it doesn't show you... So, like, that takes 5 wood. I've got 23. Most of these buildings all just seem to be... The materials you need is wood. The stockpile is just free. That's interesting. Because I guess they just stack this stuff up there. I'm just gonna like even that out so it looks nicer. I might jump into a siege level just to see, like, with free building whatever you want, how that goes. I do wish they would come out with some new RTSs. Like, I would love for Blizzard to make another StarCraft or another Warcraft. Like, I don't know. It seems like they, maybe with the acquisition by Microsoft, it'll happen. So I got enough wood. I need more meat still. I'm just gonna, like... These cost 5 wood.
Can't place that there, my lord.
I can put it wherever I want. I'm the lord, alright? Clicky.
Warning, your lordship. This policy of no taxes is the least we could expect.
I have, like, no memories of this. Like, I know I played it back in the day, but it's been 20 years. And I didn't play... This company, Firefly Studios, is actually the same company...
The packs of wolves are closing in on the castle. We must get the supplies stored.
Okay. Firefly Studios is the people who made the original game. And my understanding is they're the same people who made the definitive... Like, they're still in business. They still put out these games periodically. It's kind of crazy. Like, there's not a lot of the smaller studios...
Victory!
Okay, I got it. That have been able to do that for 20-something years.
Whilst the men frantically ferry precious supplies into the granary, Sir Longarm and Lord Woolsack ride into the camp.
Job well done. Not too bad for your first.
He sounds drunk.
No, no, no! The fool has pitched camp in the middle of the wolves' migration track.
Good. It will give the men some well-needed practice before we make our strike.
Oh, I clicked and it went forward. So now that turned blue. Is this like each mission you're gonna like progress? I wonder if at some point you get some options. That's I like when they have like an overworld map, and it's like, which one of these do you want to go on, and it like impacts the way things progress. I don't know if that's the case here, but that would be cool if it is.
Day by day, the camp becomes more overwhelmed by the wolves, and their persistent howling robs the men of sleep. The situation is about to get out of hand.
Sir Longarm has convinced me to give you another chance. We have found the remains of an abandoned stockade.
Wolves plague this county every winter, So, we need you to get the stockade back up to scratch quickly.
Failure is not an option this time. Just keep your eyes peeled.
To ensure the safety of your men, you are required to renovate the abandoned stockade before winter is upon.
Cite your granary, sire.
Should I put it out here? And then this is like the entire map. I might jump into the skirmish mode. I just want to see, like, I want to build a big ass castle. I wish it showed you your resources, like, all the time. It feels weird that you have to, like, click it. There should be, like, a bar at the top. I do love that it supports ultrawide. I didn't comment on that. I think that's amazing.
Wood needed.
Are the peasants, like, a resource? Like, last time I put a bunch of hovels down, and I felt like all it did was eat my food. Imagine maybe certain buildings need more, like, let's see. Where was the charts? Oh yeah, it was here.
The people love you, my lord.
Population. So you can see, like, your village population going up over the years.
The people love you, my lord.
Wood needed.
I'm not gonna build as many hovels as last time.
More wood is needed.
Come on, give me the wood. And is there any way to speed up the gameplay? I don't think there is. I need to complete a castle. Does that just mean, like, putting a wall all the way around it? I'm guessing so. A lot of options here. Is this just so they're oriented differently? I'm thinking so. So, like, you could put it. Bam. I think I put that the wrong way because now the people on the outside will be able to, like, hey, what's going on in there? Can I delete? Yeah, I hope I got my resources back on that. Can I rotate? Okay. Yeah. Q and E rotates the whole world, which also, at the same time, I already have one of those. I just couldn't really see because it's on the, yeah. That's kind of cool, though. So they only need 2 types of walls. So you can just, like, click and drag. I'm gonna need a lot of wood. And I want to, like, enclose my space, so, like, I'm not gonna build out any further if I can help it. But now I'm wondering, so do I need? Make sure you have woodcutter huts built early on as wood is required in the country. In almost every building, build them near trees. Time is spent walking between his hut and his tree. When woodcutter arrives at a hut, first finds and then fills the nearest tree. Next, he starts chopping. Once he has 3 logs, he goes to his hut, hauls them, and then he takes the planks to the stockpile. If there's no room in the stockpile, the wood will stand outside his hut. Okay. So I'm wondering if I have more peasants. Like these are peasants, right? He's a woodcutter.
Instructions. No taxes.
There's a peasant waiting
That
for
makes a
job.
nice change.
So I think I do need a couple of, you know, so we have enough. Yeah, that's
Our
a granary.
food stocks are dwindling, my liege.
I'm working on it, buddy.
Not enough workers available to run this building.
Yeah, I know. I'm liking the mechanics though, like, so you get your wood, you need food, you need peasants to, like, make all these things run together. Like, it's a classic RTS formula. Makes sense. You know, a recent RTS actually that comes to mind that I really liked is They Are Billions. It was like a zombie RTS. It was mostly based around survival. You'd build a big base, try to survive. You know, I think it's usually like 30 minutes. It's been like a year since I played, but I was addicted to that game for about a month. And then the story came out, and I felt like the story mode was really lackluster. And yeah, I did not play the story mode all the way through. So I'm thinking this spinning here, is that them being like assigned jobs?
Oh, that makes a nice change. No taxes. Oh, that
Waiting
makes a
for
nice change.
job.
Morning, your lordship.
Like, all these people are just hanging here. Do I need to, like... Do they automatically get assigned a job? Let's see. What's if I make another hunter's thing here? I'm not sure. It seems like it's probably what's happening. Listening.
No taxes is good taxes. That's my motto. Granary stocks are very low, sire.
So should I build another granary, or is that telling me I can't even... Oh, there it is.
Our food stocks are dwindling, my liege.
So I don't think I need another granary. I need to bring more food in. That's my thought. Or do I need to build the hunter things, like, near... No, they go out there. Look, they're going out there and hunting. That's what these guys are
Morning,
doing.
your lordship.
Hunting, yeah. But I wonder if these are closer to where the food is. If that'll help. Can I guess I should go this way. I'm gonna be out of wood. I'm probably gonna need another opening on this side.
A message
over
from your
here.
scribe. Here they come again, sire.
Can't tell if that's actually enclosed because the tree's there. Kind of hard to see. I think it's good. So how does it know when I've completed the castle? Is it like just my walls are up?
Wolves are attacking, my lord. Granary stocks are very low, sire.
I know, I know. Like, I didn't get a check mark.
We are
almost out of food, sire.
Working on it, buddy. I think I completed it. It looks fixed, right? Can't see because of this stupid tree here.
Granary stocks are very low, sire.
I didn't get a check mark though. So they're gonna have to like walk outside to start cutting trees here soon. I got a lot of peasants waiting around, so I guess I don't need... Get as much food as I can going. I definitely dig in this. Like, the basic formula, I'm sure it gets way more complex. I don't know how to make my castle complete, though. I don't see any gaps.
No change in the treasury, lord.
Oh, I can raise taxes.
Bit much, these taxes.
I need money. I think I've built everything, every type of structure. I'm just gonna wait for my meat to fill up and see if it gives me the credit. But they're eating it faster. Okay, now I've got enough meat, but it's not giving me... Here's what I'm gonna try. Let's try to just block in my keep here, and we'll put a gate on it. Is it red? And then we'll do a gate. We'll do a gate somewhere. Dagnabbit. We'll do a gate. Might have figured it out. If you change the view where you can see the ground, looks like I might have a couple. God damn it! That was it. That was so simple.
Victory.
Yeah, so I'm gonna end it here. I just kind of wanted to check this out. The first couple of story missions. It's pretty interesting. There are a lot of different ways to play. You got 2 campaigns. You got a bunch of different modes here. It supports modern resolutions. The graphics have been upgraded. Ultrawide supported. The music is really nice. I really enjoyed the soundtrack on this. I haven't put enough time into it to really give it a fair review, but from the little I've played, I've enjoyed it so far. I will probably spend some more time with this and maybe do another video down the road when I have a better grasp of everything. But my first impressions are very positive. So I'm going to end it here. If you like this, please do feel free to subscribe, drop me a comment with your thoughts, and thank you for watching, everyone. Have a good night.